Hello everyone, welcome back to Cloud Pedagogy. Today we are going to learn two new concepts, which is why do we need cloud and why do we care about it. First we'll see why do we use cloud. There are several reasons why we need cloud computing today. Here I'm not going into too deep, but came up with few points. I will tell you one great reason, speed to market. You wonder, what does that mean, right? Now let's look at an example. Let's look at a network that serves an application to its users that is on premises. I hope you know what is an on-premises network is. If not, let me explain. It's nothing but your office, and you might have noticed those server racks in the closet with fans going to keep them cool, right? And you may not have just paid any attention to them, but they are there. But those servers allows your company's applications to be deployed on them. So you can access your company's software internally or customers can access them externally. Now let's think about it. If a server went down, what would happen? Let's take a look. If one of your servers went down, this would disable the application that is on them, which means that the end user, either you or an external customer, cannot access any application that your company offers and eventually will be up in flames. Not literally, but you get the point. But to replace the server, it can take weeks to get one shipped in. Then you have to attach it to your network, upload the software, install security patches, etc., 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 which means that it can take time that you don't have at all. Now let's look at the same scenario in the cloud. If you had a server offering the application to your external or internal customers or the internet, and one of those servers went down, then you can literally have another server up within seconds with all your software and those software dependencies already installed and ready to go. This dramatically decreases the downtime and impact to the customer, either you or external customer. And this is just one example. This allows your company to push the product quickly to the end users without any downtime at all. Now there are other ways that we use cloud, and here are few of them. So we can use cloud for quick updates and integration of our product, services and software. This means that if we have an application running on a server, we can quickly update our application to do whatever we need it to do within minutes. We have high availability and fault tolerance. Now what this does is ensures, just as the scenario we just talked about, that this allows you to stay available to your end users without any downtime. And we could use for unlimited storage, and you can use the cloud to store any files no matter the size for as long as you need. And now we currently use some companies like Dropbox, for instance, or even iCloud that that uses cloud services like AWS. They act as the middleman. So that's about why we need cloud. But why do we need to care about the cloud in fact? So let me give you some quick reasons of why you should. Number one, as I have mentioned before, cloud is very easy for you to use and you do not need to have a technical background. For example, a person who do not have technical experience nor background, it's very easy to start with learnings. Number two, cloud saves you a lot of money. We have all heard it before. Cloud computing can save you so much money. But how? By using the resources that are already managed for you. You can save a lot on costs that would have been allocated to major components like logistics, providing the network, staffing, etc., etc. Those things that you may have to come out of pocket with if you were trying to establish your own infrastructure design. But you also can have access to the cloud collaboration tools that you use every day now at a cheaper cost. Think of services like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or even Google Meet, almost free of charge to collaborate with anyone across the globe. So, number three, cloud security. You can also call cloud computing security, which refers to the discipline and practice of protecting cloud computing environment, applications, data, and information as well. Cloud security entails securing cloud environments against unauthorized access or distributed denial of service attacks, hackers, malwares, and other risks. So, number 4, cloud provides you with a guaranteed uptime of those services you use, meaning there is a service level agreement that a cloud service provider can guarantee you when you use their services. So, for example, that this service that you use will be available 99.99999% of the time. I know that's a lot of times, but that's how the availability they can guarantee it for you. Alright, you wanted to know why you should care about the cloud, and I just gave you a few great reasons. There are plenty more that we can dive into, but these are the most important points I can point on. And that's all for today's session.